Well, it's about having a technology that cuts across borders and that can help cut the cost and improve the speed of cross-border payments, which everyone agrees now are too slow and too costly. So I would say the top priority for the global community is not about CBDC. CBDC will come in, so central bank digital currency. It will come in due course in different ways, and we're working on it. But the top urgent priority is to improve cross-border payments, in particular for low-income and developing economies, because that's a matter of financial inclusion and that's a matter of growth for the global economy. It's not about CBDC. CBDC will come in, so central bank digital currency. It will come in due course in different ways, and we're working on it. But the top urgent priority is to improve cross-border payments, in particular for low-income and developing economies, because that's a matter of financial inclusion and that's a matter of growth for the global economy.
So when we talk about Ripple and XRP and central banking digital currencies and what it's really about for financial inclusion, we could see that 131 countries are currently getting into CBDCs with a set 11 launched, 21 in the pilot program, 32 being developed, 45 in research phase, 16 inactive, and only 2 canceled. What I'm going to uncover for you in this video changes everything for Ripple XRP holders, because 130 countries representing 98% of global GDP are exploring central banking digital currencies. If we look at the total gross domestic product at current prices from 1985 to 2028, statistics show that the GDP of 2023, 105 trillion, by 2024, they're expecting 110 trillion, and by 2028, $134 trillion. And 19 of the G20 countries are now in the advanced stage of CBDC development. 11 countries have fully launched a digital currency. The European Central Bank is on track to begin its pilot for the digital euro. And since Russia invaded Ukraine and the G7 sanctions response, wholesale CBDC development has doubled. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about how Ripple plays a role into the development and the collaboration of these CBDCs, how they're working with the Bank for International Settlements, the percentage of all countries that may use the XRP ledger as their CBDC platform of choice, and some massive news that is taking place for XRP holders around the globe. So comment 777 if you're feeling blessed, comment 777 if you're feeling bullish, and if you're going to become the first millionaire in your family tree, you know what to do. Confirm it by liking this video, tapping that subscribe button. Let's run it. All right, bull runners, welcome back to the channel. So with XRP sitting at 52 cents right now with a $27 billion market cap, that might seem like a lot of money for us mere peons here that, aren't multi-billionaires yet, but in the grand scale of global GDP and how much money is actually out there, that is very, very small for what's in store for the future. So let's talk about what's taking place, because back in 2021, a report was posted on the mBridge project being out, and the mBridge prototype is developed jointly with the central bank of multiple countries and part of the Bank for International Settlements Innovation Hub in its efforts to design multiple CBDC platforms delivering real-time, cheaper, and safer cross-border payments. And the Bank for International Settlements posted this at the same time, saying the Digital Currency Institute of People's Bank of China, Central Bank of United Arab Emirates, developed Project mBridge, a prototype of multiple CBDCs. And what's interesting about this is, I talked about this in a previous video, but Ripple joined the Bank for International Settlements Task Force for cross-border payments. And as part of the cross-border payments interoperability and extension task force, Ripple will work with other organizations, including MasterCard and SWIFT, in fulfilling the Bank for International Settlements goal to enhance cross-border payments and meet the quantitative targets for cross-border payments endorsed by the G20. To that end, the Bank for International Settlements will be working to improve access to payment systems, extend operating hours of payment systems, and create links between different payment systems. Now on their official website right here, you guys can see all of the projects that they're working on, from Project Pixtrial, Project Polaris, Project Mariana, Project Rosaline, Project Dynamo, Project Leap. They have so many projects in place, and these include, with countries right now through Ripple's partnership, the Republic of Peru, Montenegro, Japan, United Arab Emirates, Uruguay, New Zealand, and Hong Kong are the CBDCs currently on the XRP ledger right now. So when we talk about the percentage of the global GDP that's going to be moving over to CBDCs, with about 98%, could Ripple have over 50% of the countries using the XRP ledger as the CBDC platform. Well, last month, James Wallace, the vice president of central bank engagements and CBDCs at Ripple, said that the blockchain company is in talks with more than 30 countries, 30, to adopt its XRP ledger powered CBDC platform. And he said that Ripple publicly announced partnership with 5 central banks, while 5 were not disclosed to the public yet. So they're keeping those a secret. In addition, Ripple was in conversation with 20 more countries to offer them its private or public XRP ledger as a base for developing CBDCs. So my question for you guys is this. If they've already partnered with 5, they have 5 not disclosed to the public yet, and they're in conversations with 20 more, do you think that out of those 20 more that they're in conversation with, that they could get 2 of them, they could get 3, maybe 5 of them to say yes, or they could get the majority? Clearly, they would get more than 1 because XRP is the only altcoin that has clarity that it's not a security. Ethereum's still in question, but the SEC is not going after Ethereum because of the William Hinman speech and what Gary Gensler said about it back in 2018, saying it's not a security.
Over 70% of the crypto market is Bitcoin, Ether, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash. Why did I name those 4? They're not securities.
Now, given that there are a total of 195 countries in the world, this suggests that more than 15% of global nations are considering using Ripple's technology for building CBDCs. Now, when I go back here and you look at the global GDP of $105 trillion, let's just say 10% use the XRP ledgers, and XRP is the cross-border bridge currency. So 10% of 105 trillion would be what? $10 trillion? $15 trillion? XRP's current market cap is only $27 billion right now. So when we talk about a price prediction for XRP, it's really unfair because XRP is in a category of its own. So this is not financial advice. Don't buy, don't sell XRP. Obviously, this is educational purposes only, in my opinion, and I'm here to bring you the news. But sitting at 52 cents right now is absolutely ridiculously low based on the partnerships right now in terms of global liquidity and derivatives market coming into the crypto space, and also with BlackRock, with the news that I have to bring you towards the end of this video. Now, also, in an official document from the European Central Bank with the Bank of Japan, right here on page number 7 of this 53-page document, in selected private sector initiatives, a community group of worldwide web consortium is developing further the Interledger Protocol, ILP, a set of rules that allows payments to be sent across different types of ledgers. Now, ILP is built on the initial proposal laid out in the white paper, which is called a Proposal for Interledger Payments. Right here, they say Ripple has developed Xcurrent, which connects financial institutions via a global network of participating entities. RippleNet, Xcurrent is built around Interledger Protocol and enables bidirectional communication between participating entities and coordination of payments across ledgers. So the fact that Ripple is one of the selected private sector initiatives, companies through Xcurrent and RippleNet for the Interledger Protocol is what they're researching, tells us everything that we need to know. So when we look at the chart for XRP, the only disconnect here is the price right now. You know, with all these partnerships, I know everyone wants to know, why is the price of XRP not moving, and what will the price of XRP go to? Well, right now, the price of XRP is dependent on what happens with Bitcoin right now until these central banks start ushering in their CBDCs, digital currencies, all of that stuff, connecting globally. Because right now, the majority are still in the development phase. Even the ones that are launched right now, other countries are not ready yet. So all these other countries, you know, need to be ready in order to usher this in. So with Bitcoin, we're just waiting on liquidity growth through BlackRock, through Fidelity, through Grayscale's win over the SEC. And if we see a breakout for Bitcoin, I would expect a breakout for XRP. Now, we did see Bitcoin bounce on the RSI, you know, above 50 from below 30 oversold territory, whereas XRP saw a little bounce to 38. So XRP is still sitting at the 200 moving average right here. Bitcoin is right around the 200 moving average as well too, the SMA. And so if Bitcoin can push higher, I would expect XRP to do something similar. Now, one thing that's interesting to note is that XRP actually bottomed in June of 2022, when Bitcoin in June of 2022 was at $19,000. When Bitcoin finally bottomed to around $15,000, $800 in November 2022, XRP was trending upwards and it was sitting at 32 cents. And so XRP bottomed first. So could XRP, my question for you is this, could XRP be the leader of this next bull run and not Bitcoin. When they flip the switch, which they will for CBDCs globally, ushering in digital currencies, capital control, the Bank for International Settlements, eliminating cash, the death of the dollar, when that happens, will XRP be the leader and will Bitcoin be on the back burner? Well, that's a good question. And how will these companies position themselves to be able to benefit from it? Well, Coinbase, is thrilled to partner with X on the launch of a shiny new hiring feature directly in their profile, exploring job opportunities while you scroll X on mobile, desktop, and beyond. So with Coinbase partnering with X ushering in their everything app, Elon Musk wants to basically turn X into like WeChat over in China and allow cryptocurrencies on the platform. So because crypto is people's currency, social media is the people's connection platform. So with X doing that, what do you think all these other companies are going to start to do? Well, Facebook tried to do it with Libra and they failed. Then they moved over to Meta because of the metaverse hype. And Elon Musk is very strategic by positioning himself in the wave of crypto. Now, leading Hong Kong-based trading protocol lists XRP. So with all these companies and all these trading platforms, whether they're centralized or decentralized, listing XRP again, Linear Finance just posted saying that XRP is now available on their Linear exchange to trade the liquid version of XRP. So as these exchanges, whether they're centralized or decentralized, start relisting again, it is priming XRP to be ready to rally for liquidity to flow in, because the more exchanges that XRP is listed on, then the more liquidity that's allowed to be flowed in. Now, one thing that's interesting is Ito Farina posted this saying that BlackRock is a major shareholder in 4 out of the 5 largest Bitcoin mining companies, and XRP is far more decentralized than Bitcoin and Ethereum in terms of its consensus algorithm, specifically with BlackRock trying to come in and take over the industry. And so, as you guys know, BlackRock filed for their spot Bitcoin ETF. And additionally, data from companies' market cap has shown that the 5 largest Bitcoin miners maintain a market cap of $5.4 billion. However, those companies have also noted significant losses over the last 30 days. Subsequently, BlackRock is seemingly buying the dip of some of the largest companies that the industry has to offer. So why is BlackRock doing that? Well, clearly they know something that the average retail investor doesn't know. And crypto exchanges saw inflows of 30,000 Bitcoin prior to Grayscale's SEC victory. So the elite of the world, they make the moves first, and then the announcements go out there while they back up the truck, they prepare their bags for the beaches of the moon. And it looks quite clear that the powers that be knew of the inevitable boost in the crypto market capitalization as a result of this outcome, because we can look at the addresses based exchange inflows or outflows before price action. And as you guys can see here, the supply on exchanges of Bitcoin and the exchange inflow drastically spiked right before the market cap of Bitcoin surged up. And as you can see on the chart right here, on the 29th of August, 1400, you can see this massive green candle from $26,000 all the way up to 27, and then Bitcoin topping out at about a little over $28,000. Simultaneously for XRP went from 51 cents all the way up to almost 55 cents around the same time period. And so, Bitcoin and XRP moving together because liquidity in these markets is based on bullish news for Bitcoin, which affects the rest of the industry. So if I pull up Ethereum, it would show the same thing, because like I've shown you guys in previous videos, this is important because when you go to the top market cap projects right here, their charts move very similarly with each other. As you can see right here, Polygon and Litecoin, they both move together. The charts almost look identical right here. And as you can see, the same thing with Wrap Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash. And the reason why is when you go to categories right here, underneath next to cryptocurrencies on coinmarketcap.com, and you can either sort based on the industry, whether you want to look into health, you want to look into memes, maybe soccer, events, DeFi. You can look into artificial intelligence, AI, big data. But what I like to do is I sort based on market cap right here. And you can see right here, this one's $791 billion is Almeida Research Portfolio. The next one is Multi-Coin Capital Portfolio, Pantera Capital Portfolio, Polychain Capital Portfolio. So it's all these portfolio capital companies that are diversifying the wealthy's money into these projects. So if I keep scrolling down here, the next one is Bitcoin Ecosystem is the first one in the list that is not a portfolio capital company. Then you see layer ones, injective ecosystem, smart contracts, Ethereum ecosystem, BNB, Optimism, stablecoins, and all of that down the list. So if you want to know which industries are going to take off, well, currently the largest ones, right? DeFi is going to be a big one. Arlington XRP Capital Portfolio used to be number 1. Now it's number 39. But their largest holding is XRP. Then you see Polkadot, Near Protocol, Algorand, Stacks, Immutable X. So if you guys want to know what these portfolio capital companies are holding, to do your own research, which I highly encourage you to do, because I'm not telling you what to buy, I'm not telling you what to sell. I'm just showing you where to look and what to be ready for. Because as the liquidity flows into this industry, as the CBDC initiative goes live, and then we see BlackRock start to take over Bitcoin and launch their ETF. Love it or hate it, either way, we're backing up our truck all the way to the bank, grabbing the bags, packing them, stacking them, leaving no bags left behind, because the spending power of the dollar is going down in value. That's a fact. Blockchain technology, cryptocurrencies is going up. That's the truth. And together, we're all going camping on the beaches of the moon. I will see you on the next video. I will see you on bullrunners.com, where you'll learn our #1 way to earn passive income with crypto. As always, you know what to do. Stay bullish.